Alright, so round 2.
What's left?
Astrogation, survival, gun combat, and medic.
Okay, so I have gun combat and astrogation. Alright.
Both at 1.
No, I have astrogation at 1. I do not have gun combat at 1, I don't think. I'll take gun combat to 1. Or if one of you guys wants it, you can take it.
I have gun combat 0 myself.
I got 0.
Darkener is muted.
Yeah, he went to the restroom.
I went to the bathroom.
Helpful.
Let's get bet that
I mean,
he
what do
doesn't
you
have
guys
gun
want?
combat.
Yeah,
No, because we don't need it.
No, but it'd still be helpful if we all had some form of gun combat, but I don't know. You already have astrogation.
But also my dexterity, so my 9 is in my dexterity, which is the gun combat bonus.
Gun combat's dexterity, so I probably should change that so I actually can track that.
Well, so basically all of the skills can be used with all of your abilities, depending on the situation.
Oh, really?
Which is why it has those stupid drop-downs. Is because the skills are not directly tied to anything. If you can make an argument that you should be using strength to be firing this gun right now, you're going to use strength to fire this gun.
Do any of us have good education scores?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Darkener?
decent.
But you don't have a
scaled off
bonus
of
for it.
education.
Wait, does Stalker have astrogation from Explorer?
0. Level 0.
Okay.
Yeah, boys.
So maybe we give that.
Darkener,
maybe
what's your education
Do you
at?
have?
Education?
Yes, and do you have gun combat?
No, I do not.
What's
Pretty
your
sure my education is 7.
Okay.
I think. Wait. So we need one. So Dark. I think we need someone who doesn't have astrogation to have astrogation, so we have the most people who can jump the ship if we're down.
Considering Darkener just took the pilot one, I think he should get the astrogation one as well, then, just to
That would make
round it
sense.
out.
That way he can do both, which would make more sense, because it'd be like, yay, I can do it, and there's no pilots who are alive. Conscious. Yay! I can probably jump, but I can't actually do the jump.
Right,
I don't-
Darkener, you taking it? Astrogation, level 1?
I would if I had control over my character sheet.
Alright, let's say that's done.
Did I fuck it up?
Okay.
I don't have
Because-
control over it.
I may have actually fucked it up.
So who's next after Darkhair?
What was your character's name?
Shocker.
McDuck.
Oh, then yes, I did fuck it up. I gave control of it to Asmo for some reason. Well,
Good work.
I know
Why?
the reason.
Darkner would name someone McDuck.
Well, none of us really need gun combat, do they? So,
Okay,
Darkener's the only one who doesn't already have it at level 0,
I don't have
So.
it.
but he's already taken his too, so.
great.
So yeah,
Okay, so I'm taking what? I'm taking...
astrogation level 1.
Okay, and so that means Recon is out on the table.
I got taken out
I
first.
I
Wait,
took
what's
recon.
left?
I took recon.
Wait, so
Survival,
what's left?
gun
Gun
combat.
combat, medic, and
Survival.
gun combat, medic, and what?
Survival.
I would say Spork should take gun combat, but the lackey we don't.
That or
have
medic.
The lackey, so
Spork,
we'd be
do you
fine.
want to take medic and I'll take gun combat since I was in the Navy, so maybe I was like trained, you know?
You were,
Yeah.
but our pilot getting shot isn't necessarily what you want.
Oh, I mean, he's already had some in combat, and I was a spy, basically. I don't know.
Okay. So does that work for people?
I'm good with either. I don't know. I don't know which would make more sense.
I see. I have survival and gun combat at level 0, and that's that.
So you'll just get survival level 1 and you'll be our expert survivalist.
Sweet. I may
Is somebody
survive.
taking
I
gun
think-
combat 1 or medic 1?
Which do you want?
I don't know.
I prefer for my character concept to have like gun combat, but I'll go with either.
Yeah. That's kind of how I feel too.
Yeah, but I also
Then I'll
like
take
the
medic.
idea.
Then I'll take medic. Go ahead. No, I'll take medic.
Could have been a medic in the.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll take medic.
Okay.
There we go.
Assuming this is just going the same gun combat I already have, would make sense, right? Not like some other flavor of gun combat.
You could pick another flavor.
I have 1 and 1 and 0 on the other.
Yeah,
What are my options for gun combat? Do I want a second one?
dude. Yeah, dude. Take like a rifle and a sidearm.
Yeah, I already
No,
have
but
pistol,
you,
so.
you only specialize at level 1.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good at pistols. Bang.
Did we do it, boys?
We
I think
did
we
it.
did it, boys.
All right,
Do we
so
have homework for next?
I'm assuming we get to buy equipment would be our homework.
yep, buy
That's the thing. I
equipment.
have to I have to figure out what the fuck scientific like items or whatever the equipment was.
It's right there in the character creation section. It's on page 35. So you guys, using the cash that you got in your careers, can spend up to 2,000
Wait, how do
credits.
I find out how much money I have? Or is it
Well,
just...
did you? If you didn't roll any benefits, then you don't have any cash.
Yeah, I'm broke.
But
worry,
one of
we
you is
have a
Mr.
lot of
Moneybags over here, so you might be able to get a loan.
Yeah, I'm broke.
I'm broke, but I have scientific equipment. Crickets.
How much would that
Crickets,
sell
crickets.
for?
Let's see. Scientific equipment includes communication device, toolkit, sensor, computer program.
Yeah, it was selling darkness stuff. It'd be great.
So communications equipment, well, be about 300 credits. Computer would be about 500 credits. A computer software.
Hey, wouldn't Darkin and I get money for our being offered a deal? Or is the offer a deal just you keep your arms?
Uh,
Yeah, they never
did
specify
you-
what that
so
deal
did you
was.
guys roll benefits after that?
No.
Oh well, since you didn't. Oh, you guys.
Criminal or other figure...
Oh, yeah, you
that
had
was a
to-
fail. That was a
Yeah,
fail.
Yeah, we don't get benefits, but it also talks about accepting a deal. But what's the deal?
I would assume there'd be money involved. Right? Or is the deal just, I won't kill you?
Might be. Oh, yeah,
And even
you guys
then,
don't get any
he
money from that. That sucks.
Didn't say anything about money.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense
it's,
that we
it's,
did.
it's really vague. That's
It
why.
would-
It's
like you'd think it would make sense. He pay us off, right?
Yeah, I'll give you guys both 1,000 credits. That way, you guys at least have something to buy stuff with.
Yay!
You came out of one of
Hey.
your crews alive, right, Stalker?
Yeah, I got promoted.
Sweet.
Best.
All right.
Yeah,
So
money.
you can spend 2,000 credits on equipment. The real limitation is that.
So it's plus 2,000 to that 1,000 I just got.
No. You
Or-
guys can
no.
spend up to 2,000 credits of your money in goods.
Okay.
You guys can only buy stuff that's tech level 10 or below. And then
What page is all the stuff on?
equipment starts on page 86.
computer. Okay, give me a second. We have 1,000 on hand.
The real limitation is that I remember there being illegal goods in here.
Holy
And,
cow. Laser pistols are expensive.
It's a good thing I took a slug pistol, not a laser pistol.
Aww. It would have been so nice to get retirement pay as a scientist.
Okay, tech level 10 is what we're at.
Yep.
Cool.
Spork, we could have
What?
had medical care to undo some of the damage.
Exactly.
We could have been. Oh, but that's $5,000.
Well, plus as an agent, some of that gets paid for from you by your employer.
No, we could have been cyborgs. Fuck you, Spork. We could have been cyborgs. Like honestly, that's gonna be the new thing I always harass Spork about is we could have been cyborgs. We could have been RoboCop.
It's okay. I know all about cybernetics.
Yep.
Spork, we could have been Judge Dredd.
Yep. Since you were agents, it would have been 2,500 credits per characteristic point, at least, and it may have been entirely covered.
Yeah, man. We should. You see, we should have dug into our 401ks. We should have dug into our 401ks.
All right. I can't find the stuff about illegal stuff that I thought I could. That I thought I remembered.
Maybe it's just asking you to come up with a bullshit situation where we apparently got gunned up.
So,
Maybe-
I'm gonna spend half my money on.
Maybe the deal was
Cloth
Spork had to Spork had to give him, a little bit of services.
I'll punch you. Ooh, neural comms. I wish I had money for that.
Where are the items starting at, Spork?
86.
Okay. Or here you are. Equipment. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm incorrect. I think you can buy items that are worth up to 2,000, and you can buy as many of those as you want, which makes more sense to what I recollect.
Wait, does this not come out of how much money we have on us currently?
No, it comes out of what you have on you currently.
Okay. So then the fact that there's a 2,000 limit doesn't matter because I only have 1,000.
Well, right. But the... Like, I remember being able to buy, like, a laser pistol and armor, which is impossible if your total limit is 2,000, so I think it's 2,000 per item. Yeah, let's just go with that.
Interesting.
Interesting if true.
Wait, what? No, I
I'm
was just
assuming
saying-
every time we level up, we get like new skills and whatever, right?
Well, so, Traveler is a levelless system.
Okay.
What you're going to do is you're going to gain points, and then you can spend those points to buy skills.
As
Okay.
as an agent, would my prosthetic robot cybernetic arm been covered by my insurance?
Depends on how well
Okay,
you
so
rolled.
I have not been paying attention at all because I was driving these kids home from their swim lesson. So how are we doing? How do we do equipment?
You can spend up to 2,000 credits per item, and you...
I'm gonna have a shit ton of items.
Wait, Asmode has kids?
No, friends' kids.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna be like, whoa.
And you can spend however much or however little you want. I don't know how much guns for your ship would cost, but I would guess that those are over the 2,000 limit. But I am totally willing to make an exception in that case so that you can put guns on your ship.
I can like outfit
Shoot
my
and
ship a
send
little
things at
bit.
us. Kill us.
But for like personal items, so I can only buy stuff for 2,000. That makes sense. Because
So-
also like part of the money are for ship shares, so maybe like the ship was upgraded before we got it. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm assuming I have a technology 10 computer. Because that's
Wait,
what,
what's our tech level? Is it
Tech level
12 or
10.
10?
yeah, 10.
Oh, okay.
So, question. So I'm looking
Yep.
at like the pistol thing.
Yep.
Because hey, I probably should have one because I'm gonna get at it. What's with the numbers with like recoil and stuff? Like, what's that effect?
Well,
Some say recoil 0, some say just have blank, some say -1.
yeah, I'm trying to.
Also, I'm
Look,
trying to figure out why
I would
get one instead of
assume-
another.
What I remember right now
I
is
would
definitely
assume that
Shadowrun.
I would assume that recoil would be a modifier to your shot roll.
Yeah, so I recollect it being used to modify further shots in the round, but I'm also fairly certain that that's the rule in Shadowrun, so I want to look this up.
So, is -1 good or bad then?
-1 would be bad.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm thinking what laser guns are like coil 0 and slug guns are like have recoil of negative something, or is that not what you're seeing?
Yeah.
Antique pistol, body pistol, and Gauss pistol all have -1. Revolver and auto pistol have 0. Snub pistol is blank.
Shotgun is 2.
Shotgun is 2. Page 100. Or page 99, rather.
So maybe minus is better. I have no idea. I
I
can't.
don't know
Laser.
either.
Laser weapons have no recoil except the plasma rifle, which is -1.
When you make an attack, compare your strength dice modifier to the recoil rating of the weapon you are using. If the strength dice modifier is higher, no further effects apply. If your strength dice modifier is lower than the difference, then the difference is applied to your next initiative round. To your initiative next round.
Okay, so lower recoil is better.
Right.
Negative is good.
Right.
Okay. So why is snub pistol blank?
Because there's still recoil on the pistol.
Well, that would if it's
But like if you're really weak and have a negative modifier, then you would have like
it's probably that it's 0 and that because it is a pistol, it doesn't have any of the other firing modes, so it doesn't get a change from 0, so it doesn't matter. Or it might, well, actually no. If it's blank, then it probably means that it doesn't matter.
is it a laser pistol or a regular pistol?
No, it's a
It's a
slug
snub
thrower.
pistol, which is it's a slug thrower.
Bork, I would
These
let
lightweight,
you
low recoil weapons were designed for use aboard spacecraft and in zero gravity.
Bork, I would let you borrow like some money, but I need to buy some stuff, so sorry, babe.
I mean, shit. I'll help fucking outfit the party. I have 900,000 in cash.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's rich, dude.
No kidding.
Buy me stuff, please.
We can only have.
I mean,
one.
I'm gonna expect return payment. I'm not gonna just buy shit for you.
Yes, you will, because it's for the ship. At least what I'm buying is for the ship. I'm not being greedy.
Here, I mean, like, how much longer are you guys willing to take a look at this? Because right now I'm driving, so I can't really do a whole lot.
Okay, give me 1,000 credits for a med kit.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, and then
Got plenty of time.
yeah, okay, I'm getting a med kit.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Med kit.
The auto pistol is standard sidearm. Would I have been able to keep mine from when I was an agent, or they've taken it from me?
No, they took it when you got discharged.
Sad day. Could have been a lot easier for me. Like, I still just have my service sidearm.
Wait, did you
Yeah.
fail out? Did you fail out of your agent?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, we
Farewell.
quit. We quit.
No,
Wait.
we got kicked out.
I thought we quit.
No,
I thought
got
we
kicked
like
out.
we chose to just leave.
No, we took his deal and then we basically got kicked out by internal investigation, by internal affairs, because we botched the investigation so bad.
Nice.
Oh.
We pulled the get smart. You see?
Yeah,
That
but
was right.
no, see, but unlike Get Smart, we botched it on purpose.
Touche. Okay,
He just
so
botched it
then,
because he's an idiot.
so with my 500 of my 1,000 credits, I'm buying a translator, a tier 10 translator.
I paid 500 credits for body armor. Because body armor is good enough. I'm likely going to be something open in the force.
We don't have to buy a computer to use that translator because I already have one.
I'm just mostly trying to figure out what kind of pistol I should be using.
How much does an AI cost for the ship?
I'll be right back.
AIs
I don't-
aren't really big yet.
Damn. Can we like run across an experimental AI and install it in the ship?
I mean, that's a possibility, yeah.
Can we go through a wormhole, find Master Chief, punch him in the dick, steal Cortana, and then come back to our universe?
No,
That's
we want
technically
a
a
fun AI.
possibility.
We don't want an emo. We don't want an emo bitchy AI. We want a fun AI.
Okay, can we go to Mass Effect Land and punch Shepard in the dick and steal his AI?
Oh, his AI sucked.
His AI fucking murdered people.
Which one?
Eve.
Edie.
Yeah, Edie, sorry. Yeah, that bitch.
You don't want Legion?
Yeah. Actually, they were tortured poor souls, and then,
How much customization? Like, So what's our ship like? Can you like? What's our ship like?
So the ship is. Yeah, the Free Trader. It is a 200-ton hull. The Free Trader is an elementary interstellar merchant ship plying the space lanes, carrying cargo and passengers. Tramp traders of this sort are often used by adventuring groups and small mercenary bands, especially if they've been retrofitted with turrets and weaponry.
Cool. It's on page 117.
Yep. And right around there should even be the ship layout. Yeah. Oh no, 117. Yeah.
Asmo, I'm also borrowing an extra 100 credits in order to buy
Okay, here's what you need
10
to do.
comms.
You just need to write down these things, put these things in chat because I can't see them right now and I can't make notes. And write down. If you could write down page numbers, that would be fantastic.
Right. Medkit. Actually, I'm excited.
I will say that the group as a whole, so you three guys, you have 10,000 cash to spend.
We can only spend not 2 though, right?
No, I'm saying all of you. So you each get like $3,000 to spend.
Yeah, but we can only spend 2, right?
On an item.
Per item.
Oh, okay, per item. Okay. Well, I don't need that much stuff.
So you each get $3,000 to spend. That's what I'm giving you all.
Damn. The lab ship is 400 tons.
I almost had one. How do you think I feel? I could have been
I actually got a ship. I got a fucking ship in 900K. How do you think I feel?
I could have been orbiting a planet, being a mad scientist.
Yeah, but then that would have led to like 0 roleplay opportunities.
What are you talking about? I could have built you a fucking weapon. Like, oh, look, I built you a cannon with an organic organism that erodes at other metals aside from our own through genetic manipulation. And ketchup.
I'm back. What did I miss?
I gave each of you 300. I gave each of you 3,000 credit cash.
Yay. I shall add that to my inventory.
To spend on equipment. I mean, if you're not going to use it, I'll take it back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it all. I just need like a little bit. Like, I need 100 to buy
I'll use it all.
10 communicators. That's about it.
So no, we need 4 communicators. We don't need 10 communicators.
What if one
So there's
breaks?
apparently a traveler wiki. I don't know how good it is.
Okay, question on tractor. Does our ship does it come with vac suits, or do we have to buy a bunch of those? And like, how much does our ship come with?
Well,
It's bare bones.
yeah, it doesn't have any of that.
Okay.
I guess we'll buy vac suits.
We think a backseat's doing?
You know what? No. Here's how it works. I gave you each 3,000. Do with that what you want for personal items. I'll outfit the ship out of my 900K.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vac suits are super expensive.
Yeah, holy shit. And they're heavy too.
So I'll outfit the ship, and you can. Yeah.
Does that include the X suits then?
Well, we can't buy
The ship
vac suits,
doesn't-
so it doesn't matter.
I'm allowed to send over 2,000 to outfit the ship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Okay.
those are expensive.
Cloth.
How much are they?
Cloth.
7K.
Okay, well that's not that bad.
24 kilos each too.
That's the cheapest.
Well, you can only get the cheapest. The other ones are too high tech level.
Oh yeah.
Or we could get hostile environment vac suits. Yeah. None of us have the skill for that.
I could use one of those since I'm a chemist, but
I'm trying to figure out which pistol I should be getting, so I'm like kind of lost.
I'm getting
It also
claws.
shoots people.
Yeah, you.
I feel like
want
auto pistol's
energy
the opposite, but
weapons
I'm
if
trying
your
to figure
intent is
out-
to fire it in the ship.
I feel like I should get a snub pistol and an auto pistol. Apparently, snub pistols were designed for use inside of ships,
Yeah. If
and then
you-
an auto pistol seems to be kind of your generic good pistol.
Right.
But I suppose I'll get one of each. Makes most sense.
What? Laptops have unlimited power at tech level 9 and above?
Yeah, but we already have a computer. I have a
Yeah,
computer, remember? Yeah.
I can't wait to reach tech level 9 in real
Yeah,
life.
the tech level system is a little weird. Like basically iPhones don't become available until like tech level 12 for some reason, but you get like hovercraft and all this shit at like the tech level that Earth would technically be at. It's weird. They
Hey,
tried.
we have hoverfoils right now.
Yeah, but not intergalactic hoverboards.
We had hovercrafts before iPhones. That's all I'm gonna say.
So,
Yeah, but-
am I right in reading this that the auto pistol is 3d6 minus 3? Or, well, actually, all the pistols are.
Yeah.
I roll 3d6 and then I subtract 3 from that to get actually the damage.
Yep.
That's kind of dumb. By dumb, I'm mostly mean lame because I wanted the 3 damage that I'm subtracting off. And it can mean that I do 0 damage if I shoot, which sucks.
Okay, I got 10 communicators.
10?
Yeah.
Seems extreme.
Well, what if one breaks? We're fucked.
Yeah, but you're looking at what if 6
They're only
break?
They're only
What
10
if I-
apiece.
What if one of us dies?
Fine, I'll take.
Oh my
8.
god, I'll outfit the ship. You don't need to buy communicators. Buy like weapons or gear or whatever.
I'm not trained in anything. All I can get is a cloth with, which is like armor, kind
Cloth
of.
armor. I
Yeah.
grabbed some of that already.
Okay. I have a free computer, so we don't have to pay for that.
Drugs. We can get drugs, guys.
Dude, combat stims, gotta have those.
Apparently my stun pistol doesn't have mass. Recoil. I'm confused now, but okay.
Well, you don't want. It's a gun designed for 0G, so you don't want to be like in 0G, firing your gun. You'll go all spinny. Or firing a gun with recoil. You'll go all spinny.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense, but how does it have no mass?
Because
Well,
it's really light and small.
it's because
Yeah.
it's the
It's not-
future.
All I can say is lasers
I'm just
shouldn't
gonna,
have
I'm just gonna fill
recoil.
it into my sheet
You're
as
shooting-
mass 0 question mark.
Like shooting a laser shouldn't have any recoil. You're shooting a beam of light. Not to mention, you also can't dodge
A
lasers.
stun pistol is not a laser one though.
No,
It's
no.
slug throwers.
No. I know. I'm just saying. Like other thing, you can't see you can't see lasers being shot at you because by the time you see them, you'd be dead.
Well, I mean, the laser is a
Maybe they're stormtrooper lasers.
genericization of the term.
Then they wouldn't be lasers. They'd be plasma.
Well,
which
the
are what-
plasma rifles and that sort of stuff are different.
No. I'm referring to Star Wars.
Well, those are blasters, which are different.
I'm done. I'm just done. Rescue bubble.
And so, if I'm not trained in something, I get -3 to all attack rolls. I take it.
Well,
for
yeah,
it?
you get -3 to using that skill. Yeah.
Attack rolls.
So yes, it's
I'm just considering if I should perhaps have like some kind of melee weapon, like a knife or something. Even though I'm not trained in melee combat.
What about like something like a smoke grenade? Like, do you have to be specialized in that in order to use it effectively? Can you not just throw something?
Dang, laser pistols are expensive.
Knowing my luck, I'm gonna be like, I got a grenade, boys. I'm gonna throw it, and then it just drops to my foot, like
mean-
feet.
it's still going to be good to have a ranged weapon. You don't want to like expose yourself as you advance on someone who has a gun out. The combat in Traveler is very deadly.
I think we should all run around with broadswords. They do 4d6 damage, guys.
I think that'd be fucking hilarious.
It only costs 300.
I'm not trained in any type of combat though. That's my issue.
Right, time to get that
Yeah, I'm
laser
grabbing myself a
pistol.
dagger.
So wait, how much is the untrained penalty? Is it -3 or is it -1 or is it what?
Phil's in automatic is -3 in the sheets. I'm assuming it's -3.
I'm sorry,
Oh, okay.
I was reading an IM and totally not paying attention to the question you asked me.
What is the modifier for being untrained in a skill?
-3.
Oh,
So, laser weapons, how long does the power pack last?
The
does it say like a number of shots?
No, not from what I can see.
I had
Oh, magazine, there it is. Okay, I'm blind. It's all good. Carry on. Go back to your business.
And finally, I think I'm done. Scientific. Toolkit.
I should get a pocket nuke.
I took a scientific toolkit.
I definitely want a pocket nuke.
You should
It's
not
it's
get a
hideously
pocket.
illegal on many worlds. Sounds like a perfect weapon.
She has a
It's not
snook
just
in her
illegal,
snoot.
it's hideously illegal.
Oh no, Spork has a snook in its sniz.
Uh,
I can get a silencer. Do I want a silencer?
I'm done.
Sweet.
This weapon thing has me lost. It's now going PCSMLVLD, and I can't equate that to anything.
PCSLV. Are you talking about in the character sheet?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I guess it's C.
that's not what I meant to do.
Yeah, that's all I spent / bought. At least that's what I bought with what's his face's money.
Oh, so those are the ranges.
And with my money, I bought a translator and and some
Oh
cloth.
god. Don't tell me VL is very long.
Yeah, you're right.
Shit.
That's what she.
Ouch. So the ranges are on page 64. Each attack has an optimum range. Attacks within this range have +0 dice modifier. Attacks outside this optimum range suffer a negative dice modifier.
Okay, I think I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
And I haven't even started to spend my money.
Are pistol attacks considered aimed?
Well, so you can aim.
Don't you have to? Yeah, I think you have to aim, or you can fire from the hip.
Yeah.
Why would I ever not aim?
Because
there's
it
some
takes
kind
an
of...
action.
Ah.
I think that's my guess.
Right. So yeah, I mean, you can either essentially move or aim,
Okay.
and so it is. Well, it can be beneficial to move so that you're not getting hit.
Obviously. I shall buy a silencer because why would I not have a silencer?
The silencers are stupid.
Huh. Okay, so negative for recoil must be good.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is
Because
good.
you can
We
buy
figured that out.
you can buy gyro stabilizer. You can be and any weapon with recoil reducing the recoil by 1 point.
Yep.
Yeah,
it
we
means you can
already
have
figured that out.
-1 to strength and still hit with it, or and still use it essentially.
Oh.
No penalty.
I'm not quite sure do I want that one of those? Probably.
Oh wow. Secure weapon.
So has anyone looked at how much?
You have
Cut
gone
now.
full robot.
God,
Mounted?
I think he said he's talking about mounted weapons for his
Yeah,
ship.
the basic mounted gun was 500,000, I think. It was 500,000 credits.
Should I secure my
User in
weapon,
your
or do I
channel
care
timed
enough?
out.
Have you seen the intelligent weapon? If only we were 1 tech level higher.
I don't want my gun to have like a fingerprint scanner or whatever on it, so that only I can use it. That is the question. Or DNA or
No.
whatever.
Sounds
You
like
can't-
being
then-
paranoid.
I think you can't hand it off to someone else when shit's
True.
going bad.
But it also means somebody can't take it from me and shoot me with it.
Well,
But no.
User joined your channel.
if you had 2 weapons, you could just shoot them back.
I do
That's
have
a
2
lot
weapons.
of space.
I do have 2 weapons. I have an auto pistol and a snub pistol.
Well, there you go. Problem solved.
Can't you just shoot one per turn?
Well, yeah, but if they steal one of
We're
your
discussing
weapons,
if he'd stolen my pistol. I should do with the other one. Go, ha! Bang.
Holy shit! Mounted weapons cost a shit ton of money.
yeah,
like-
they do.
On the ship? Yeah, I'm sure. Vehicles! I don't think I'm gonna buy a vehicle.
Probably not.
In fact, I'm quite sure
So
I'm
the
not.
basic
because
one is
those are
200,000.
expensive. Yeah. You can buy grab floater.
Oh, the basic one
You went robot again.
Yeah, you're cutting out.
is.
You are becoming the TI-83. No.
I'm not even.
What's 2 plus 2? What's 2 plus 2? He died.
Yup.
It's gonna take us a while to get our ship to truly badass status, boys.
It's okay, I'll start creating chemical weapons soon.
That's
I
not
recommend.
I think I
I'm-
should have more than just cloth armor and a bunch of pair of pistols that are modded up.
I'm gonna learn range combat, and then I'm just gonna make some mustard gas, and I'm gonna fucking throw that shit.
I don't know. Hopefully, most of our shit is well, and we don't have to like fight our way out of everything.
I think I'm basically the enforcer of the group at the moment.
I'm basically the support / medic.
Considering I'm like the one who's actually good at pistols at the moment.
I like
So wait,
how
what the hell is Stalker?
I don't know.
Useless.
I don't know about his character at all, really.
I'm like a hacker
Stalker.
type with
Tell us about
Guns.
your character.
and my life in the Scouts was amazing till I had my accident. I
You
was
pooped your pants?
I was brilliant at shooting stuff.
Wait, Stalker
But then-
can shoot?
Yeah,
Okay.
but then
something
after
I
that
didn't
event, I decided I should just settle down. So I went into management, and after that, yeah, somehow I ended up with you guys.
I could get computer weave in my armor. What does that do?
Wait, what the hell
Computer.
does your management career do?
Makes
plus one to computers.
manage stuff, man.
Oh my god. Thank you, Captain
So
Obvious.
what is getting a computer 0 on my armor give me? Where should I be looking at this?
It should be in the
Oh, no,
right around there. There should be a thing about the add-ons.
Farther down, 3 pages down, or whatever.
Armor.
Basically offers skills like admin, diplomacy, and I think brokers in there.
So I guess you get to be like our ship's freaking CPA.
Well, and HR.
Any complaints, take them to Stalker.
Y'all need a face man. He's it.
It's true.
Yeah, what's your problem? You can speak to my laser pistol. Bam.
So what's the point in getting computer 0 in this armor? I'm not quite following.
She
I
can
thought you
run
found it.
programs like
Well, I
Tetris.
found this section on computer. I'm just not quite following. I'm just not quite reading why I would actually want it.
She can play Tetris.
So I can play Tetris in my armor while I'm bored.
Well,
Yeah.
Wait, does it give like the armor give you then a computer skill of 0? Is that what? So maybe if you don't have any skill with computers,
Plus, computer weave can be added to any armor that does not already have a computer system and gives computer 0 to that armor. And so computer zero seems to be like the power of the computer.
Yeah, it
It's not quite
is.
following with the power of the computer. Like, okay, so the computer's this powerful. What is it? What do I get out of it?
So where were you reading this upgrade for your armor?
Page 88, right at the bottom.
Oh, I totally missed that when I was looking through here.
Yeah, I missed it the first time through too, but I'm like, I feel like I should have more than just basic cloth armor and two pistols. I feel like there's more cool things I could be buying.
I can't.
Dude, you can buy them. You'll just suck with them.
I haven't bought a dagger because I'm like, I might as well. I mean, I'll eventually put skills in that. Might as well have it. Because I feel like in melee combat, a dagger is more useful than a pistol is.
Is it a mono blade?
No, it's a dagger.
Oh. What tech level is a mono blade?
I don't know.
I would think that
Tractor, are there mono blades in Traveler?
I remember there being an equivalent. Yeah, there's basically it would allow you to put translation software and interface software for displaying stuff. So
Oh, that's cool.
if you had a helmet, you could have a HUD, but I doubt you have a cloth helmet.
Can I buy a helmet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Where are the helmets that I can buy?
I'm done with my character history. My character is apparently a crazy motherfucker.
Wait, wait, I got money. I could actually give myself neurocoms.
Okay, boys. Since I'm basically done, I'm just gonna
Wait,
go.
well, you can get yourself what com?
Neurocom.
What tech level is that?
10.
Tech level 10 is audio only.
Yep.
You're gonna take a neurocom?
Yeah, so it's like exactly the same
pretty
stuff.
legit.
Stuff as buying a com, except it's embedded in your
Goal.
yeah, in your neurons.
The neurocom is. Where's normal comms? What are they gonna?
They're on page 89.
They're
And that'll
not
just
common.
redirect you to page 90 to get standard com.
Yeah. A com dot, which is what I bought. Technology level 10 com dot. Which is kind of weird when you think about like wouldn't neurocoms be higher level, like technological level, but blah blah blah.
An audio only neurocom would give me. Voice commands to do what? Verbal techniques, delays.
Wow, you can get self-cleaning armor.
I got like a visual, audio, and etc.
What?
I think we should all eventually get neurocoms, but for right now,
I'm
like
definitely getting a neurocom because that sounds.
for right now,
It just seems cool.
For right now, you can get audio only for your neurocom, but you can do video through your regular com.
okay, boys, you eventually will all get neurocom, but for now, I think for the majority we should stick to
I
like
don't want a neurocom.
you can have a neurocom. I'm just saying for the rest of us. God, we spoil you too much.
I may regret spending 1,000 credits on the neurocom, but you know.
Probably.
Yeah, it's just a good thing that that doesn't have any computer stuff in it. You don't have to worry about anyone hacking your brain.
I have computer one, anyways.
And I hack his brain and implant him with my love.
The neurocom doesn't have.
I know, I'm
computer in
kidding.
it.
I'm pretty much. I'm done shopping, honestly.
All right.
I literally just finished my history, where I was a mad scientist, like creating chemical weapons for the government until I got bored and decided to go be a one-man army to do that. And
So
then I got a partner, a cheeky partner.
what do you look like?
God damn it. Let's go. I wish there was a facial constructor on the. Wait, is there?
Not typically.
Facial.
Well, I want less facial,
Bench.
more like, are you wearing biker leathers? Are you wearing a lab coat?
Okay.
Yeah, you big dork.
Are you just
Okay,
do you
yeah,
wear a
yeah.
spacesuit all the time because you're super paranoid that at any moment you're going to be spaced?
Does this go with our character history?
Or you can drop it into like the bio and info in the default.
Oh yeah. Interesting. Ah. Oh god, I gotta support against Magikarp on his vein.
I'm trying to get eye protection free because my armor is over tech level 9.
Nice.
What kind of eye protection do I have?
Well, like if people roll well and firing
Oh
energy
yeah,
weapons at you,
it's more like what kind of goggles do I want?
the steam
Which I think is definitely more my own thing.
Wait, be right back. I want to listen to what Magikarp says when I do this.
User left your channel.
Oh, I have eye protection. I'll look yourself add goggles when I
User
create some
joined
kind
your
of
channel.
picture.
Sorry
What's
about
the
that.
rest of your wearing? You got goggles.
Goggles and cloth armor. Tech level 10 cloth armor.
Are they a specific color?
I haven't decided on the color yet.
Okay.
Oh, I will decide on the color.
Decide sooner.
Hmm?
So that I can get tokens and shit. So,
Oh, I'll create a picture in this upcoming little bit.
tokens and shit. I don't have any good goggle dudes. Oh, there was a steampunk. I think I had some steampunk stuff.
Are you like looking up a picture for me right now? 'Cause, like I'm legitimately planning on doing this once I finish figuring out what my equipment setup like.
Yeah.
Do I want to? Is there a point in a computer weave if I already have a neural comm?
It would essentially allow you to put a HUD into your goggles. Other than that, not really.
Ooh. What practical use would having a HUD have? Like, what kind of bonuses would I get from that? Or would it just be a, hey, I have a HUD thing, yay.
I don't know. I actually need to open up the rulebook. There it is. Because you pull data from places. The real why do you have computer zero? So you
There's
should.
an audio-only neural comm.
Well, so the Neurocom is audio only, and that would be like
Yeah, but
for talking to your dudes.
Uh-huh. But if I computer weave, then there also let me have video, basically.
Talking to the bros. Well,
Theoretically. If I could have a HUD, that would be good videos, technically, you'd think.
well,
I've
okay. Basically, you need it in order to use the translating software,
Translating software.
which is basically the only other piece of software that you can put on there.
It's just translating software?
You can put a translating software or a database and that's basically it.
What's a database name?
A database is a large store of information on a topic that can be searched with a computer check or using an agent.
Do I have to like buy the database separately, or is that just kind of a thing I automatically get?
You buy it separately. Costs 10 to 10,000 credits depending on the sort of database you're looking for.
What page is this on?
92. Has all the
How much
software
does-
you can put.
How much does Wikipedia cost?
10 credits.
Nice.
Wait, really? Wikipedia only costs 10 credits?
Well, I mean, technically, I can download Wikipedia for free right now. How many gigs? How many? I'm sure it's up to terabytes now. What is it?
I'm sure.
All I can say is this. My
All
character,
it says-
my character is dressed up in all black and wears a gas mask.
Oh, fuck. Dude,
You're the translator.
really?
I can get intrusion software. Can't afford it right now, but I can get intrusion software.
I'm a chemist.
Well, the intrusion software is rating 1.
Well, yeah. Still.
Why don't you fucking just buy yourself a Trilby hat and call yourself Walter White?
Oh, what about Walter McDuck? Ooh, double reference.
Oh my god, you are...
I'm gonna campaign to make you change your last name, by the way.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Fine. What about the last name LeBuff?
That's fine.
I'm kidding. No.
Yeah, I was just waiting for the
Hey,
first name
Darkner, are you
change.
continuing in Pathfinder or no?
Yeah. My knowledge.
Can you please keep your fuckery to Pathfinder? Or do you
We got the
have to
first
include
blood.
your fuckery here too?
We have to include it everywhere.
I prefer to take this a little more seriously than the Pathfinder's been gone.
The
I like to
world.
feel like
Believe
I'm
me,
taking
I
Pathfinder
would too.
fairly seriously.
Strangely enough,
I mean, outside of the random orphan murderings, but that was pretty much in character. I'm evil.
wait, are you aligned with evil?
Yes, neutral evil.
Oh, really? But I find
Santana
that,
and I are evil bros.
I find that really weird that you can be neutral evil.
Why?
Fine.
No, I just find
You
that
just
weird.
don't understand. You just don't understand the alignment system.
No, I
You
do.
can be lawful evil.
Yeah, I know. I get
You
it.
can be
But
chaotic evil.
I
Neutral
just
evil
find
is
it
more
weird. Yeah.
self-serving.
I want to be chaotic, like at some point.
Yeah, it's one of those things where as soon as someone writes down chaotic evil on their character sheet,
Everyone's
just-
like,
you just-
"Fuck."
you just boot them from the campaign before.
Pretty much.
I'd actually no. You know what? I'd rather have someone chaotic evil than neutral evil.
Why?
I'd rather have
Neutral
someone
evil,
be
chaotic evil is like the lol so random choice, basically.
I'd rather have someone be chaotic evil than chaotic neutral.
Fair. Actually, yeah, chaotic neutral is probably more than lol so random.
Chaotic neutral's just I can do whatever the fuck I want because I don't care.
Well, right, exactly, which is why I don't like it.
I'm like, my character wears a gas mask and has a horrible scar because of some horrible accident. He's wearing the gas mask more to hide his face rather than to. Even though he
When
does.
you don't
Yeah, I'm behind a computer.
have
Wait.
the gas mask on, do you have like a surgeon's mask on?
No, like always the gas mask. Like I don't even. It doesn't have filters or anything. It's just I just have a gas mask on. Because like this scar
Oh
is like
my
half
God.
my face. Like it was like a horrible accident. It's just like, oh look, you're missing half your face now. Well, not missing, but it's more like eroded away. This is why you don't fuck with chemical weapons. Especially not in space, where there's really shitty air circulation.
Any ideas on the ship name yet?
I have not been
Besides
working on that yet.
Serenity.
I'm finishing my equipmentifying myself.
I pasted 10 into roll 20.
I'm almost about to have a chance to look at this shit.
So, how exactly are we figuring out how much a database would cost?
Basically, you pitch what's in it, and I go, and then pull a number out of my ass.
Okay. So if I want Wikipedia,
10 credits.
10 credits.
Yeah, you have general, perhaps incorrect knowledge about many.
Does that
topics.
mean that his database is editable by us?
No, because it's offline.
Any
Okay,
access?
so let me rephrase that. An encyclopedia with the same breadth as Wikipedia, although actually right.
Well, that's
Right.
gonna cost you a little bit more.
Five-
If you want actual fact
Here's my
checking.
question. Here's my question. How much does the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy cost?
Well, I think that would be.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is if it's actually just like Wikipedia questionably accurate, I'm just gonna call it the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Also, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is famed for being a little more personable than Space Wikipedia, whatever.
It's famed for having the words "don't panic" in nice, gentle writing.
Nice, gentle writing.
Or not gentle, calming writing.
So I'm gonna say closer to 100 credits.
What, for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or an actually accurate encyclopedia?
Either.
So 100 credits for an accurate encyclopedia thing.
Well, yeah, like
Well, here's
Encarta
the
or
thing.
Encyclopedia Britannica. That
Are
one.
Are you talking like? Yeah, are you talking Britannica or are you talking like technical documents?
I was talking Britannica.
Yeah, I know, but
Let's
I'm
go with
just
that.
sticking with sport.
Sure. I'm not feeling like technical. Well, find technical documents.
Like, do you actually want the information to be useful, or do you just want a general knowledge stuff?
Both. I feel like it would be a separate database though for like more specific things.
Yeah. You're gonna have to tone down the topic.
Let's just stick with the general encyclopedia
What about
for now.
a database? What about a database of star chart?
Yeah, but I don't have any of the piloty things.
Well, no, but I'm asking that for the ship.
Fair.
Does the ship have a computer? I assume it does.
It's going to. Going to.
It has. Yes, it has to have a computer. It must be at least computer 1.
I have a computer.
I think you already have a bunch of Star Chart stuff. Because what the fuck is
So
that?
how much would it cost? How much would it cost? How much would it cost to have a database that gives me +1 to astrogation?
Ooh, now he's asking the real questions. Well, if that's how you want to play it, 10,000.
Okay, so here's another question for you.
Shoot.
It's translation software.
Yep.
Translation 0 versus Translation 1. One is near real time. translation 0 is near real time. Translation 1 is real time.
Right.
Exactly, what's the difference between near real time and real time? How long
Have
a
you
delay
used
are we
like any of the
talking here?
translation apps on your phone?
No.
Where like
Like,
you,
are we talking like 5 seconds, or are we talking like 5 minutes?
well, it's like 5 seconds. Like you speak into it and then it speaks back.
So basically, it'd be just like slightly awkwardly delayed, but still
Yes.
useful enough.
Sensors want
User left your channel.
the blah, 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 blah. Skills from our campaign thing. Those were both level 1, correct?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
What page is the ship stuff on?
The ship stuff is on page 117 for the free trader. And then there's a bunch of stuff about adding to your ship before that, and then a bunch of stuff about the way that spaceships work essentially after that.
User joined your channel.
The
User disconnected from your channel.
so your ship already has Wikipedia on it.
Part of me feels like I should just grab a pair of binoculars because they're cheap and probably useful, but the other part of me is like, would I actually ever use them?
Holy shit! A ship's boat costs 16 million.
Yeah.
Ships ain't cheap.
Should have just gotten a ship's boat and sold it. So it's way cheaper to fucking lease a ship than it is to buy one.
Yeah. All the ships are like tens of millions.
Oh, we have a computer that's rating 5?
What does our ship look like, Mister? I want a name for the ship.
Page 117.
It's also on the roll.
No,
It's
but
also
I'm
on the
gonna
roll 20.
change it up a little bit from that. That's not what our ship.
That's basically what it looks like, though.
That's ugly as fuck.
Yep, tiny little bullet.
It's not that small when you look at the actual plan. wow. So our ship is worth 37 million.
Right.
Right.
We got 10 staterooms? Fuck. 20 low berths? Damn. We can take on passengers.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you only have 3 crew quarters.
Huh?
Oh, no. There's another one at the head of the staterooms.
Oh, dude, I live in a stateroom. Fuck that shit.
Well, that makes it harder to take the high class.
Yeah, but we have 10 staterooms.
I can only count 6.
Look at the.
Clearly,
fucking-
I'm missing something.
Wait, did I look at the wrong one? Hold on.
Oh, this is perfect. I just gotta make the
So here's a question for you.
change the gas mask. Sup?
So a standard com's got audio and video and
No,
all that
look,
crap
look.
going on.
Free trader type A on the list. 10 staterooms and 20 low berths.
Okay, so
The diagram sucks then.
So, since I have a neural comm and I have computer weave, those combine to basically do like audio and visual, the able like interface to kind of do audio and visual for like the same kind of system deal.
No.
If he wants to let you do it.
That's why I'm asking.
I mean, those are different systems. The comm isn't integrated with the computer in your armor.
But could they be?
So by doing so, you would then have a neural interface to the computer in your armor, and that is a complex system that is then on whatever comm link. So you're opening your neural link up to someone messing with it. But if that sounds fine, then yes. I'll be right back.
Almost wondering if it would make more sense to just have a normal comm, not a neural comm.
Might. Where's the what's the inventory page?
Huh?
What page is the equipment start on?
88.
80 something. If I had a standard comm, what's the point of computer wave? Because standard comm also is computer. It's computer 1, I have a computer 0.
Well, I gotta go.
So,
User disconnected from your channel.
Four vac suits.
Hmm?
I said we have 4 vac suits.
The more I'm reading, the more I'm thinking it doesn't make sense to have neural comms. As cool as they are.
All right, I'm back.
So here's the thing I'm looking at, because the more I'm looking at, the more I'm thinking having neural comms doesn't make sense. But on standard comm, there wouldn't be any point to having a computer wave, would there? Because standard comm is computer 1, not even computer 0, it's kind of computer 1.
Well,
Right?
right. But it's
Also,
hard.
there's something off with this because it said neural comms are tech level increased by 2 for the same capabilities. Yet it says audio only is tech level 10, whereas audio only standard comm is tech level 6. Yeah, math is hard.
The thing it Traveler that has the smart linking crap. Weapons. Options. No, okay. Well, but so while you're gonna want a normal comm for doing like video stuff with your Mima or whatever, in terms of like in combat, having video is not more helpful, and the neurocom will make it more convenient.
What does a con get me in combat, though?
Being able to talk to people without hand waving the metagaming.
Fair. But you couldn't use a normal comm in combat to talk?
I mean, you can. You just have a headset. Like, do it with a normal comm. It's just more convenient because it's tied into your neurons. And you can't, like, if you're going into a meeting and someone's patting you down, it's not going to come up. If you need to do any spy work. Alright, so who did I have notes for? Oh, yes. So I'm missing...
What? We can get subdermal armor?
Well, it costs like 10 grand.
Yeah.
Have you seen how much money I have?
Well, you can only spend 2 grand an item on the
Oh, that's right.
personal stuff.
So when can I buy that? First session?
Yeah, if you can find someone who's willing to do it. Oh, well, you can find someone who you trust and is willing to do it. Stalker mode. Hit it more, it'll work.
You said something about augments in the handout, but I guess that doesn't matter because they're super expensive.
Something about what?
Augments in the handout, but I guess
Well,
that doesn't matter.
you can get augments through your the careers.
Oh.
And so what it was that you can only take one augmentation because essentially it there was a lot of rolling going on, and it got sort of. He did. The guy did pretty well, but it meant that his character sort of outshone everyone despite doing the point buy. Well, that's not helpful at all.
What? A data display is tech level 13? Bullshit.
Yeah, like I said, the tech level's gonna get kind of weird.
For the record, I'm definitely gonna be rocking some serious cyberpunk flavor.
What?
For the record, I'm gonna be rocking some serious cyberpunk flavor. Most definitely.
That's fine. I was trying to find a... I thought I had one that had the gaggles for you.
I'll figure out the get images later. Okay. Trying to figure out how I want to do this comm stuff.
I'm getting a neural comm. I'm figuring they'd probably have it implemented since
User joined your channel.
Nah, it's a shock.
Everyone got all quiet the second I entered the room.
No,
You've been pretty quiet for a while now.
Okay.
Should we get a cryo berth for our ship?
What's that one do again?
Your low berths are usually cryo berths. Yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Well, yeah, because the low berths are like pods in those rooms. That's why you're able to take a 15 by 15 foot room or whatever and put the 40 people, was it, between the two?
Oh.
It's because they're pods.
Okay. This is tricksy.
Damn it, robots are all TL11 and above.
Yep. Alright, I regret. Look through all those. Like, ooh, can we have robots? No.
Bullshit.
Okay, so comms can connect to cybernetics. I'm assuming that just means the augments. Or is there a cybernetic section somewhere else?
Does our ship come with toolkits, or do we have to buy those?
Yeah, sure, it has a toolkit.
Okay.
Shock, this is confusing.
That's not my decision.
I'm simply informing you that this is
What do you mean it's not your
complicated.
decision?
Slacker, you're the one in charge of all this crap.
I brought in DMs, and if you want to keep DMs, you let them run the systems that they like.
He was crazy enough to let me run
you're,
Traveler.
you're still the dedicated person who gets yelled at.
And that's okay.
Oh, dude, I'm totally getting an advanced combat rifle. Wait, how much?
But when the people complaining are you, are Spork, or you and Asmo, I'm just gonna
I'm not
ignore
complaining.
it. I know.
Why am I complaining? I have 900 fucking thousand credits in a free
Alex
play.
was loaded.
I am not
He
complaining.
gave me like 3K just so I actually have the money.
Oh no, that was totally worth that reaction just to say it though.
Did you see character creation?
No, because I had to get pulled in to help with Battle Arena.
Okay, so here's what happened. So I totally failed out of the Navy, right?
Mhm.
I become a a merchant marine, and I rolled a 6, so I got a free trader. I have a spaceship and 900,000 credits to start this fucking game.
Divas.
And I'm gonna have an advanced combat rifle because I can.
3 more people signed up
do you
tonight.
even have gun combat?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's
Three
good.
more people, guys, signed up tonight. We're gonna need to
Nice.
figure out when to run that DM the DM boot camp. Start getting some other people trained.
Okay, so I'm assuming my
Lashak,
computer
right now-
weave, my armor
Lashak,
has inputs
Lashak,
on it, right?
I have cloth armor, a neurocom, an advanced combat rifle, and oh dear lord, I gave 9,000 gold credits to the other players, and geez, I'm down to 953,000 credits.
Yeah, you're rich, bitch.
I am so rich. I just wish I can't spend more than 2,000 credits on any personal item before character creation, apparently. So I can't get subdermal armor. That's not allowed.
Okay, so Tractor,
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure this. So, assuming I go with the Neuralcom plus Computer Weave combo,
All right.
assuming my Computer Weave would have some kind of like inputs, or would I even have? Actually, no, I wouldn't have any use for that, would I? Because it's all
God
mental.
damn it, I want a
I could
chaos
just
rifle.
think as if I was using inputs and it would happen.
So your computer
Right.
needs to have an interface of some kind.
I want a Gauss rifle.
Theoretically, you could use my Neuralcom as an interface, right? That'd probably make the most sense.
For doing the input part, yeah. I guess also
Because
for
that'd
doing
be
the
silly
output,
otherwise.
But
Yeah.
well, we were saying
Well,
earlier, you can do it through your goggles.
it would output either directly into neural audio or through goggles for video. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Why would I do anything else? Still confused by the fact that it says neural comms are supposed to be cost 2 tech levels more, basically for the same stuff. Yet it's showing it as 4. Your math doesn't check out.
Well, it's probably supposed to say
You're a
4 then.
math.
That's my guess too. It's like it costs 2 more, so at tech level 10 you can only get audio. Yet at tech level 6 gets you audio only for a non-implanted one.
For tech level 6?
Zero Box is inviting me to a draft game. I feel like I want to play this, but don't feel like I'm done yet. Am I done? I'm done to 490 credits.
Well, I mean, you can deal with the rest of equipment later, and feel free to ask me
Oh.
questions.
If I was tech level 13 and had 25k, I could get myself cybernetic eyes. I suppose I'll play with them. Are there any obvious things I'm missing that I really should have in my inventory? Considering I almost forgot to get rope in Pathfinder. Torches.
Probably.
Is there anything like that that's where kind of one of those, of course you have to have these to start off with?
I'm pretty flexible. If you can explain why you would have had something, then I don't really care if you remember.
Like, I'm not seeing like generic whatever.
Yeah, and that's.
Like, I'm
Like
not
I
seeing
said,
that
that's
in the list
fine.
of equipment to buy, so I'm assuming that's just kind of presumed that you have generic crap.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, hey, they got samples.
Like free samples?
Like sample character, well, sample NPCs, but.
Oh, okay.
Do any of them have things that I should probably have? I'm looking at toolkit. What's in the toolkits? It's something I care about.
Wait, a single turret costs 200,000.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Ah.
The double turret costs 500,000.
Would you have to buy the turret and then buy the weapon?
Well, I was just looking at that, and
That's ridiculous.
I don't know. There has to be. We should be able to figure that out by looking at the other ships that are there. Let's see here. There was like the fighter.
No, because the fighter. No, I'm pretty sure you have to buy the turret and then you install the weapons on the turret.
Single fixed mounting impulse. Yep.
Oh, by the way, you're
Yes.
talking about cryobirth?
Yep.
And I quote from the cryobirth section: "A cryobirth, or icebox, is a coffin-like machine similar to the low Earth frozen berths used on some spacecraft. The main difference is that a cryobirth works much faster than a low berth, freezing and preserving its occupant almost instantly.
Right.
A cryobirth can therefore be used to place a severely injured character into stasis until he receives medical treatment."
Well, that's why I was thinking, do we need a cryo berth for our med bay?
It's not the same as a low berth, but it's similar.
I stand corrected.
I think we may need a cryo berth for our med bay.
Well, how much does it cost?
10,000, I think.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Holy crap, we've got someone on the complete opposite side of the world that signed up.
Where?
He said he's in Central Standard Time, roughly 12 hours ahead of Eastern Seaboard. Example, 12 p.m. in Boston is 12 a.m. here.
It's Europe, isn't it?
Huh?
Central European Standard Time?
Should be.
I know Stalker's
Plus
something like that, and
6?
he's in France. Okay,
He also
Central
said-
Standard Time is Central Time, like it's my time zone. So he must move us in something.
12 ahead of Eastern.
Well, I'll have to contact him. Oh, he says he's DM'd before. Like, well, we
No,
currently
CEST's plus 7 on me.
we
That's
currently
60.
don't have anything that. Boy, he doesn't say what his time available is, but being at the opposite end, I think that would be difficult.
No, it depends on what his situation is. Like, if we're
That's fair.
running, like, my thing goes from basically 9 to 10 Pacific, and so if that's 9 to 10 a.m., or rather, well, you know what, the way that made sense, starts at 9, and so if that's 9 a.m. his time and he wants to do more
GMT plus 8 is like India. No, it's not India, that's like China. China or, Western Australia. My guess is Oswald person.
Yeah, that's.
It's China, Philippines, Western Australia.
So for 600,000, you could do a single fixed mounted.
I'm not
pulse
buying
laser.
600,000. Oh wait, no, a cryo berth is 50K.
Yeah, these are weapons for your ship. You need weapons, right?
I think we need one. The ship now has a cryo berth.
Nice. Quality nice.
Damn it, I'm down to 903,000.
User was moved out of your channel.
Oh my god, do I want my character token to be Maverick from Top Gun?
I think you know the only answer to that question.
Is yes?
Top Gun.
This moment, I feel like I want 4 monitors right now to just be able to look at everything at once.
Well, there was a lot of complaints about that during character creation too.
Not so much a complaint. It's just that I can't. Like I have all this information I want to be able to have up in front of me at the same time.
There is
Double
a 4K monitor I was looking at that can take 4 1080p inputs, and then we'll tile them.
That sounds pretty.